Welcome to all of you to today's class. Today we are going to discuss two figures of speech named personification and hyperbole. So without wasting any time, let's start it. So let's start personification first. What is personification? It is coming under figure of speech. Just like your simile and metaphor. Simile and metaphor we have discussed earlier. So today we are going to read personification. Okay. It is a figure of speech that attributes human nature and characteristics to something that is not human, whether living or non-living. Understood it? It means personification symbolizes, it attributes something which is not human, either it is living or non-living. It means personification can be used near living things as well as near non-living things. Okay, but it is clearly mentioned that that is not human. It means what? Those living or non-living things can feel the emotion just like human beings. Okay, human emotion, human behavior can be reflected by the behavior of those things. So it is used to give human characteristics such as emotions, okay, emotions and behavior to non-humans. Understood it? So let me discuss some examples so that you can understand it in a better way. It is mentioned, first examples here I have written, I heard the last piece of pie calling my name. What do you mean by pie? Choco pie. Okay. It is mentioned, I heard the last piece of pie calling my name. Now tell me, is it, means this one, is this a human being? No. How can it call? It means here, this pie is having human characteristics. This is personification. Normally a pie can't speak. We can't hear the voice of a pie. But it is mentioned here. It means here pie is personified as the human being. Look at the second one. My little horse. This is in your book also. My little horse must think it quick to stop near the woods. So here, can a horse think? Horse is not a human being. Horse is just subhuman. So here the poet has also given human attributes, human characteristics to the horse. So here this is also a personification. Here horse is described as a human being. Here pie is also described as a human being, but it is not human. This is a food, this is an animal. Okay. Temple bells are calling him back to his princely duties. How can a bell call you? Is it practically possible? The bell will call you, come here. No, it is not possible. So how can the temple bells call you? So it is mentioned that the writer has personified the bells with some human characteristics. That the human can speak, can feel, likewise the temple bells are also calling. Understood? So this is your personification. It means some non-humans or something either living or non-living, it is having the characteristics of human being, but in practical it is not possible. It is completely based on the point of view of the poet or the writer. Understood? So this is your personification. Your next figure of speech that we are going to discuss today is your hyperbole. Okay. See, it is a figure of speech that is used for intentional exaggeration. Means this much of thing is there, you need to describe it up to this much, or this much is there, you will describe up to this much. That is your hyperbole. Means exaggeration, you will add something extra and extra and extra and will speak it out. Okay, nothing more. Hyperbole is very easy. Personification is also easy. So this is hyperbole. It is extraordinary exaggeration, means to describe more and more. It is a figure of speech that is used for intentional exaggeration. It is commonly used in love poetry. Normally in love poetry it is being used. It is an overstatement used to evoke strong feeling. Listen, one thing. I have told you that it is commonly used in love poetry. It doesn't mean that it is not used in some other poem. It is used, but it is commonly used in the love poems. So here, this hyperbole is being used in order to evoke, means create some strong feelings. And here, I have told you that simile is an indirect comparison. So, a simile can be a hyperbole, as simile is an indirect comparison. As simile is not a direct comparison, it is an indirect comparison. Understood? That's why a simile also can be a hyperbole. Okay, let's see some example. He is as skinny as a toothpick. You might be thinking that how? this hyperbole and simile is being similar, means how it is interrelated. I will speak you in the very first example. He is as skinny as a toothpick. So here first of all let's find out the simile. He is being compared to a toothpick. Toothpick you have seen. So he is being compared to a toothpick because toothpick is very little thin, it is just a small stick. That's why the person is also looking like that. Another case, how it is a hyperbole? Look, can a person practically look like a toothpick? No, it's not possible. That's why it is being exaggerated more. The person is skinny and this quality, this skinny quality is being described more, and it's a toothpick. That's why it is a hyperbole also. I slept like a rock last night. See here, I is being compared with rock. I slept like a rock. But which quality is being mentioned here? Whenever a rock is there, even when you break the rock into small pieces, into pebbles, it will have no reaction. Likewise, I was sleeping. I slept like a rock last night. Means here this is also a hyperbole. He is walking as slow as a turtle. Just like a turtle the man is walking. But tell me one thing, here when it is a simile, we are comparing the characteristics. It means the man is walking slowly like a turtle. Okay. But when it is a hyperbole, is it practically possible that a man will walk like a turtle very slow? It's not possible. So this walking is being exaggerated, and it is being spoken that he is walking too slow. He is walking damn slow. That's why his walking is being compared. Here his walking is being compared to a turtle, and here his sleeping is being compared to a rock, and his health is being compared to a toothpick. I have thousands of things to do. Look at this one. You can understand it in a better way. I have thousands of things to do. Practically, do you have thousands of work? You are having 1 or 2 or 10 or 20 or 50. Yes or no? But whenever you are speaking, I have lots of work to do. So what is that? That is hyperbole. Means we are exaggerating things more and more. That's why this is an hyperbole. So here these three are described as a simile as well as a hyperbole, because a simile also can be a hyperbole. Likewise, but the last one, here there is no simile, this is completely a hyperbole. Okay, understood? You just read it so that you can easily understand it.